The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm going to win. I mean...
Hey y'all, what up? Welcome back. It's Barb City where it's litty. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Do not forget, fill my comments with hashtag BCG, money bags or unicorns for good vibes. Do not forget the tacos for the queen of mother effing tacos as well. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And with that, you guys, let's get into it. So, our first topic is going to be on JT. She basically got herself dragged after she said her and her mom went to Chanel and they were treated badly. Check this out.
Me and my mom went to Chanel. She wanted something out of Chanel. So cool, you get something out of Chanel. It's nothing. The first floor is this lady who collects, like, put people in queue. But when we walked in, it was nobody in line. So we walked in, nobody was in line. Like, nobody asked to help us. And then by the time we, like, asked the lady, when we finally seen her, because she was not there when we first walked in, it was like 6 people in line. So she was like, oh, you guys are 6 in the queue. I have, fuck, she said it. White lady, really rude, and just was like unpleasant. So I was like, you know what, fuck that. I'm going to go to the other Chanel that's upstairs, which was like the shoe one. I did not realize that it was like 3 fucking Chanels in that mall. Or probably more, I don't know. But today I found out it was 3. So, continue. We go upstairs. It was not the shoe one. We wound up getting a bag from the one that has bags and clothes and shit like that. Anyways, I get the bag from there. They didn't have the sandals to match the bag that we seen downstairs because I wanted to get her a set, like sandals and bags. So I'm like, ooh, let's go to the shoe one because they was nice yesterday. Baby, we gets up there. What would you call it, Karen in London? How can you... Karen? Yeah. I guess she hadn't called upstairs and, like, basically insinuated that we was doing something wrong. Don't know why. I might have looked up. Look. So we get upstairs. We sit down. We waiting. So a lady come out and she was black. So now I'm thinking in my mind like, oh my gosh, she's gonna be so pleasant. She's gonna be so nice. I was wrong. This bitch kept tapping my motherfucking phone and walking off so fast before I could even know if the transaction was approved or not. So it happened like 3 times. She kept saying my car was declining. And that's impossible. But it could be possible if it's a fraud alert, but nothing was coming to my phone. So then I was like, fuck it. So I Zelled Sydney the money. She did it to Sydney. I know y'all probably, I skipped a lot of parts that got me to cussing that bitch out. But just know, I cussed that bitch out. First of all, you're rude. You're canceling my transaction because you feel like I'm doing something wrong. You did not ask us, did we want no champagne, no water, no nothing, baby. This is Chanel. Where's your, where's the hospitality at Chanel? That's what they do when they think people are about to spend money. She did not even let me see if that shit said approved or declined. She just kept taking the thing and going to the back, coming back. Oh, you want to try this again? Because, like, fuck you. And I would say your name, but I do not want you to sue me. But fuck you, lady.
Anyway, why it take her so long to say that? And here were some of the comments. Says the mean girl herself, taste of her own medicine. But she has to realize them high-end stores don't care about blacks like that. They just want the money, but y'all keep supporting. She's rude to everybody. Why can't she take what she dishes out? But you're rude. She's probably reflecting your energy. Another person said, JT, I love you, but you was probably rude and mean when you entered the store. Well, I hear that you're rude to everybody. So what's the difference? So there you guys have it. The internet is not here for the game. She is trying to play. You guys know JT is rude. She's one of those people where you could be looking at her a little too long because you think that her face is really pretty. And right before you compliment her, she's going to be like, boob itch, what the F is you staring at? Anyway, Let me know if you guys believe that everybody is reaching. And let's move forward into Erica Banks. So, Erica Banks recorded a video of herself on the way to jail. Check this out just really quick. And this is what's being reported. Erica Banks arrested on a theft by receiving stolen property charge after she was found with a stolen pop pop at Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport. Her attorney, the Fly lawyer, said in a statement, "It is our contention that when she was caught with the weapon, she had no idea it was stolen. So she is not guilty of any offense. And once we get to court on this case, my job is to make sure this never becomes a part of her criminal history and to have these charges dismissed." Now, my thing is this. First of all, why is Erica Banks needing to get pop pops on the streets? Why can she not do it the legal way? That's my first question. Number two is, why does she not have more charges if not only the pop pop was stolen, but she was in possession of an illegal firearm if it did not belong to her? Now, another thing is, here where I'm from in Colorado, it does not matter if you are aware or unaware that the property was stolen. If you did not do your due diligence to find that out before you took the property, you are guilty of accepting stolen property. So unfortunately, her lawyer, in my opinion, is lying to her. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about that. And let's get into Bachana. So there has been this discussion going on every platform for like 3 days now. Bachana released something for her fans. It was some type of clothing, and her 3XL sold out. Bachana felt like it would be a good idea to get online and tell her fans, "You fat Fs sold out all of the 3XLs." Now, you guys already know Bachana has said so many hurtful things to her fans, and every single time she drags somebody, she's always talking about their weight. This is not the first time, but for some reason, Bachana's fans and even people who are not her fans were highly triggered by what I'm about to play. Check this out.
So what I wanted to tell y'all was that let me just open now. Oh, Jesus Christ. What I wanted to tell y'all is that we really underestimated the box sets. So the box sets are completely sold out, especially because you fat fucks, clearly you guys are fat as fuck. No Chick-fil-A for y'all. All the 3X sold out. Yo, the 3X sold out like in 20 minutes. Now, knowing that my fans is fat, I can't even make fun of fat people no more. Don't call me fat phobic, y'all, because everybody make fun of my BBL. So don't be, y'all. I could body shame people because y'all body shame me. If y'all body shame me, I could body shame y'all. This is a body shaming. This is a body shaming space. This is a body shaming shit. This is a body shaming space. You can talk about my body, and I talk about yours. So it doesn't matter. If I call you fat, it's not a big deal. You can talk about my BBL all day, but I haven't talked about you being fat all day. But anyways, the point, God damn, what the fuck is wrong with this? My life is messed up, the lit is messed up. The point is, God damn it.
Now, just one thing. What's with the ice on live all of a sudden? And if you know, then you know. And did she just say that her fans are always body shaming her, and that's why she is now going to be body shaming them? Did she literally say that this is a body shaming safe place?
Wow!
Now, like I said, you guys, they literally dragged her for filth on every single platform. We will get to TikTok in just a second, but let's start off with Twitter. So, the first person saying, parasocial relationships are so effing weird because what do you mean you're okay with Cardi B calling y'all fat F's and then proceeding to be fat phobic to Samira, who held Cardi B accountable for what she said. And I love Cardi, but what the F? Cardi B was definitely being fat phobic, even if you weren't offended. Another person said, Cardi's dumb A being fat phobic and people defending it saying she was just kidding, it's just a joke. That lady is 34 years old, sitting on a huge platform being fat phobic, and y'all don't see any issue with that. Fat phobia is not okay, even if it's Cardi B making jokes. It's time to accept she's a literal piece of ish. Another person says, seeing Cardi B be fat phobic when so much of her music is about feeling yourself is disappointing. I know she feels hurt from people body shaming herself, but that doesn't make it okay. And one more comment saying, not her last 8 fans finally coming to a realization of the kind of horrible person she really is. And they are so dumb because she has shown on numerous occasions how she doesn't like people of color, especially women. And numerous of times she showed how she's homophobic. And now she's showing that she's fat phobic. But they are not labeled the dumbest fan base on Stan Twitter for no reason because the idiots are still going to support her. So now I want to get into TikTok, okay? I want to play a video by a woman named Samira, and she is the one who got most of the projection from Bachana. Check this out.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but just because someone else makes a joke doesn't mean you have to make it too. You know that, right? And also, maybe the reason why people feel so comfortable making fun of your BBL is because you do not command the respect that you so seek. Maybe if you stop using fat people at the expense of jokes, then people wouldn't do the same for your BBL. No, they shouldn't be making fun of your BBL. But also, no, you shouldn't be making fun of fat people. And neither should they. But if you are going to sit here and still say it's not that serious and offer a cupcake in the camera to anybody who is so upset by it, well, I'm going to offer you a few books that I recommend for you to understand why fat phobia is something so serious and something that should not be taken lightly and something that should not be joked about, especially by someone as powerful as you. You are powerful. You are talented. And I am happy that your 3XL merch sold out. I am happy that you now see that you have fat fans. But if you would like to keep those fat fans, please consider unlearning fat phobia and standing up for them instead of standing against them.
And in case you are wondering, this is the cupcake that Samira is talking about when she said Bachana offered her upset fans a cupcake instead of an apology.
If I got y'all so upset, here's a cupcake. I'm not gonna apologize though because y'all fucking said.
Now, you guys, I just want to say all the videos I'm playing of number 11 were very, very long, and I did edit them to make them shorter. The next clip I am going to play is what she said in response to Samira. Check this out.
Cardi B, I'm very surprised that I have to remind you of this, but just because...
Girl, Shut the fuck up. Ah, damn, shut up already. Like, it's not that serious. Not everything is revolutionary. Not everything has to have a crazy outrage. I already did a video. I told you it's not that serious. Like, what do you want me to do? Get on my fucking knees and apologize? I'm not apologizing for a fucking jokey joke. That it wasn't even about you. It was something about me and my fans. Like, that's it. I don't care. I'm not apologizing. I'm not getting on my knees. No, I'm not reading a book. No, I'm not nothing. You see, like, sometimes when people are being genuine, y'all don't like when people are being genuine. Because I genuinely did a video like, hey, it's not that serious. I make fun of everybody. I even make fun of myself. I don't really care if you skinny, if you big, if you that, you this. I always use anybody as the butt of the joke, like, all the time. Like,
there was also a guy over on TikTok that had something to say as well, and she decided to respond to him too. Check this out.
You're a mother. This is the example you want to be for your kids?
let me tell you something. Because now I'm really about to bust a clip. For real. As a grown-ass man, as a grown-ass anything, don't tell me what type of example I am for my kids. For a pointless TikTok rage-baiting discourse that you don't give one fuck about. Don't tell me what type of example, what type of mother I am to my kids, or what I'm giving to my kids. Because at the end of the day, you know what type of example my child see from me? That I'm a hardworking ass mom. My daughter done slept in the studio. I have recorded my child sleeping with me in the studio because I be busting my ass. My daughter have seen me go to dance rehearsals for hours from night to day. My daughter have seen me in Zoom meetings for hours. And I say my daughter because she's already at that age where she's seeing, where she understanding what hard work look like. And as a mother as well, I take care of my kids by myself. I'm the one that provide for my kids by myself. Nobody's helping me. No matter how much money they make, I take care of that.
So first of all, y'all, did Bachana just say she's a single mom and Offset is not taking care of them kids? I also feel like she is purposely misunderstanding what's being said.
I'm tired now. I'm so fucking tired. I'm so fucking tired of her, man. I cannot save this girl no more.
This man did not disrespect Bachana's kids or her parenting. He is saying that what she is doing online as far as the fat obia goes may be a poor example for her children in the future. Say that Culture has a fat friend, right? Does she want Culture treating her fat friends or fat people around her like this? Does she want them talking like this about people who are considered overweight, right? Not just that, but what if one of her kids grow up to be overweight, grow up to be fat, and they're being teased? And then they see that their mom used to do the same thing that people are doing to them. I just got to point something out, right? Bachana has something with Black women. Danny Lay has something with Black women. And both of them gave birth to dark-skinned babies.
Clock it. Clock it.
Okay, so that is what he's saying in this situation. Now, what I want to say, you guys, before we move forward just a little bit, because Samira is taking a step back from social media after this experience, I just want to say, you cannot take Bachana body shaming people seriously. And the reason why I say that is because it is a proven fact that she does not even give her body time to heal after having a baby before she hops on that table. Bachana has had so much surgery on her abdomen, you can clearly see that it is botched, okay? Bachana has had surgery after surgery after surgery. So I would never be hurt or offended by anything she has to say about my looks, about my weight, or any of that. I definitely understand what Samira was saying, but at the same time, it is literally projection, you guys, and nothing else other than that. Okay, so now I want to get into Samira's letter that she posted to her followers. As you guys can see here, she said, when I spoke about Cardi B's fat obic comments, I did so respectfully with the hope of encouraging her to think about the impact of her words on her plus size fans. Because again, you guys, some of her fans are very young and they could be experiencing weight issues that are making them depressed. And she's running around saying stuff like this. Anyway, she also said, her choice to respond by telling me to shut the F up and calm my P word was vulgar, dismissive, and escalated the issue entirely. I am no stranger to fat phobic harassment in my comments and DMs, but Cardi B's direct comments towards me have encouraged a new level. By speaking to me in that way publicly, she once again signaled to millions of people that that kind of language and violence towards fat women is acceptable. I still stand by everything that I said in my video, especially her being talented and powerful. I truly do wish the best for her. However, for my own peace, I'll be taking a small step back from posting for a while. Excuse me, you guys, my bad. However, for my own peace, I'll be taking a small step back from posting while I focus on my mental health. But make no mistake, I will never stop advocating for plus size people to be treated with dignity and respect. So, you guys, let me know what you feel about all of that. I know it is a lot. At the end of the day, Bachana needs to apologize. Her publicist told her to apologize, and she basically told them to F off. Let me know what you think about it, and let's go on ahead and get into Natalie Nun and Nicki Minaj before we get into the razzle dazzle part of it all. So, Natalie Nun did an interview and she spoke on Nicki Minaj blocking her, why she may have blocked her, and also why she would never block Nicki Minaj back. Check this out.
And she's one of my favorites, and I love her to death, and I will always be the biggest Nicki stan. She did recently unfollow me, though, and I think it's because her sister is on Baddies Gone Wild, and they just don't have the best relationship. But I would never get into family stuff. But I love Nicki, and I think it's really just, it was all about that. Just a little bit there, but it didn't bother me. Hopefully she'll follow me back. I love her. And I still follow her. Even though she unfollowed me, I'm not unfollowing my queen. I was hurt. I was like, dang. And then Ming did message me and say, I'm sorry my sister unfollowed you. It's probably because of me. I didn't even respond to her. I was like, ah! But I don't think Nicki hates me, or I just think it's like it becomes a thing. She probably didn't want to see I post a lot promoting my show, and Ming is on my show. She probably didn't want to see it.
Now, y'all know I'm not a huge fan of Natalie Nun. I don't necessarily hate her, but I definitely disliked her personality since the Bad Girls Club. But I gotta respect this because, for one, I do believe or thought she's been moving shady as F lately, especially since she was seen in the studio with Lil' Kim about 3 days ago. So like I said, I gotta respect her still giving the queen her mother effing tens.
I could never give you a 10 because I don't like you. So I always gotta keep something negative in reference to you. So I can never give you you can never get that 10.
But can we please clock the fact that she used the F out of Little Kim. Okay. She was just in the studio with that woman 3 days ago, as we went over in my last video, if you guys want to check it out. And here she is praising Nicki Minaj today. Like, these girls are a mother effing mess. Anyways, let's go on ahead and add some razzle dazzle onto this video and get into none other than Nicki Minaj. So, first, I want to have a key, you guys. She had to drag somebody over on her Instagram. In my last video, we also got into her doing the high school challenge again, if you want to check out what I had to say about that. But as you guys can see here, someone commented on the high school challenge video that she posted to her Instagram and said, I don't think the other foot is supposed to be down, but hey, I can't argue with the original. Nicki Minaj responded and said, go and watch the original high school video so that you can be sure of where the other foot should be. Next, I was thinking maybe I'd shove it up your A. Let me know if you're into that kind of stuff.
The way you, I'm not trying to laugh, y'all know. I'm never sure it's not funny. Stop laughing.
Like, child, Nicki Minaj has time. I keep telling y'all. Anyways, let's go on ahead and run some stats for Nicki Minaj. You guys know over here on Barb City, we will never go back and forth with a dud. Instead, we will always clear them with stats. And it's been a while. So let's go on ahead and get into it. And all of the stats that we are about to get into, Nicki Minaj did recognize. And I want to start off with Super Freaky Girl. As you guys know, Super Freaky Girl just had a birthday, and y'all already know the Barbs did what needed to be done. As you can see here, Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl jumps 148 spots to number 12 on the iTunes Hip Hop Rap Songs chart. Also, Nicki Minaj's Super Freaky Girl jumps 50 spots to number 6 on the UK iTunes Hip Hop Rap Songs chart. Nicki Minaj's Starships is now the number 1 song on Desert in Saudi Arabia. Super Bass at number 21 plus 11 and High School at number 95 plus 3 are now trending on Genius Charts rap songs. And Nicki Minaj becomes the first female rapper to earn 30 million certified units in the UK across albums, singles, and features. She's the highest certified and best-selling female rapper of all time in the region. The other day, Nicki Minaj shared a recognition and plaque that she received from Spotify for reaching 1 billion streams in 2025. And if you take a look right here, she received another one for Super Bass. So congratulations to the queen on all of that. And let's go on ahead and give her mother effing flowers out.
Just give a bitch her roses out. I mean, you know I love just give a bitch her roses out. You know what I'm saying? Like this.
Let me know what you guys feel about all of those topics. Thank you for enjoying my mother effing blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunts out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.